What it is? This is your boy A Space coming at you with another spotlight fight. One, two, three. And tonight in the spotlight, Deontay Wilder retiring. Falling back to reality. Cherry pick turns into cherry bomb. Let's get into it right now. When I try to put up this video at least 3 times, and both of the times I got packed by YouTube with the copyright claim. Get that shit out of here.
Get out of here, man. Shit,
Yes,
I'm saying.
so I just decided to make a quick video. I took off all the editing I did, all the great angles that I got, all of that. I just took it off, stripped it down. And now it's a plain video. I snuck in one little video. Hopefully they don't see. Yeah, sneaky. But back to this. The first thing on it is Deontay Wilder gonna retire? That is the question. Malik Scott came out with a boxing scene interview and said, no, he is not considering on retiring. He is actually gonna try to come back in the ring. We don't know who yet. That is a big question. But Deontay has set his family's finance secure. You see, that's great to hear because, as we all know, Deontay Wilder got into boxing for his daughter and her health problems. And I'm so glad that that is one of the statements that he came out and said, because he doesn't need to fight. You know, Deontay Wilder at the end of the day is a human outside of the ring, and I'm glad to hear that he's financially good. This trilogy has gotten him enough money, and Malik Scott and him are building up a better relationship than him and Mark Breland. Mark Breland and him, I mean, wouldn't even talk on the phone for 5 minutes. It seems like Malik Scott goes over for dinner, you know, maybe even spends the night at his house type deal, because it's one of those relationships that you just get really close, and you know. But in this fight, unfortunately, Deontay Wilder could not pull it out. Fury just whooped on him. I feel like if Fury had heavier hands, he would have been able to get him out of there a little bit sooner. But he doesn't, so he just whooped his ass.
Bro, he got his ass cooked.
He just whooped his ass. You know, he just left him down, left him in the dirt. He didn't have any weapons to come back with. Deontay Wilder did go from the top to the bottom. As you see in this video, this was the 11th round. Man, what a not knockout, just knockdown. Deontay Wilder was still able to get back up and go to his corner. At the end of the day, these were two warriors who were out there just giving it their all. You can tell. But what if this is, the Marvel what if? This is the boxing what if. What if Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua actually had their heavyweight fight? What would have happened then? We would have got undisputed in 2018. Wow, that would have been amazing to have. But unfortunately, it didn't go down that way. And he fought, which was the trilogy of Tyson Fury. Now, a lot of people are saying, has he accepted the defeat and also the amount of money that DAZN was offering to fight Anthony Joshua? Because at that point, it was 100 mil. And that's a lot of money, man. That is a lot of money to leave on the table. But he was saying that they were dishonest with them. They weren't coming with the right numbers. Things did not look right. And when you're doing business with someone, if they're acting shady about certain things, you know you're not going to do business. That's just a bad business move. But in this situation, he just automatically was like, I'd rather do something else. And that something else was Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury was not his mandatory. He picked him out. Now this is where it seems like the cherry pick turned into a cherry bomb. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the bomb is that he did not expect that his right hand would let him down. He did not expect for him to not knock Tyson Fury out. And the third fight, the pay-per-view buys weren't that good. They were below expectation. And in the second fight, they lost money. So the first one was maybe the only one that I feel they got something out of it. But also their numbers were a little lower too on putting the third fight out. So it just goes to show that sometimes matchups, people don't want to see someone get their ass whooped. And at the end of the day, Tyson Fury went up to him, and he didn't want to show any respect at the moment. He didn't want to, I don't want to show no respect, no sportsmanship. At that moment, he just got his ass whooped. I mean, what person wants to show, your ego sometimes get in the way. But he did come back out on Twitter, Deontay Wilder, and he posted this. He was saying that I congratulate, at the end of it right here, he says, last but not least, I would like to congratulate and put Tyson Fury for his victory, and thank you for the great historical memories that will last forever. And that's exactly what should have happened after the fight. They should have just shook hands, you know, and hugged it out, because this trilogy, no matter if he didn't want it, look at that picture. That is an amazing picture. What an amazing warrior. I cannot believe how many times he got up off the canvas. That just shows the heart, the dedication that he gave to this fight. No matter what, he was going out there on his shield like he wanted to go do in the first fight. Now, Mark Breland, I feel, saved him from this happening to him, which him getting knocked out. That's what he saved him for, because that's where it was going. He seen his ear bleeding. He didn't see his fighter looking right, so he pulled him out like a good trainer's supposed to do. Because if you're in the ring and you have someone's life in your hands because you're trying to direct him or tell him what to do, and he's not looking right, you got to pull him out. There's no other way around it. So Mark Breland did just exactly that. But in any job, if you go against the boss, what the outcome is, you get fired. Now, I do not agree that he had to drag his name to the ground, but that's what ended up happening. The whole controversy and conspiracies that came out just ended up leaving a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth about Deontay Wilder and the fighter that he is, because he's a warrior. He's a gladiator. He goes out there and gives 110%. So I am expecting him to do the same again with Andy Ruiz Jr. If he does end up fighting Andy Ruiz, man, what a fight that would be. These two guys that hit the canvas. I'm predicting right now. Yeah, I don't give a fuck right now. If this fight happens, there's gonna be knockdowns and most likely a knockout. The right hand of Deontay Wilder is still one of those that you have to worry about. I mean, in this trilogy, Fury got knocked down twice by that, and he couldn't believe it. But that's how strong that right hand is. Now, the reality of the situation. He's falling back to reality. I feel like he needs to work on his feet, his moving his feet, going, looking for different angles on fighters. I mean, Tyson Fury is a tough fighter already, but if he's, I imagine Deontay Wilder fighting like Usyk. Usyk would tear this guy apart limb by limb, even worse than Fury, I say. And that's just me in my opinion. But I'm gonna end it here. I try to post this up too many times. I'm tired of this video. I'm tired of trying to post this up. So, last but not least, I want to give a shout out to the Talk Shit Podcast. Much love to them, man. I'm gonna post a link on my video. They're new to YouTube, but great and funny show. You can catch it also on Spotify and other platforms. But make sure to, smash that like button and subscribe to their channel too. Much love to all my people, all my CG people, all my C57 people, my sisters, my girl. Shout out to you. You're downstairs working. I'm over here doing my video. She's like, man, where are you going? We don't get to spend a lot of time no more. I'm sorry. I got work now. Things are going back to normal. Man, everybody stay healthy out there. Keep yourself safe. And I'm going to catch you on the next one. Much love, right? Peace.